Juicebox.
Hello. All right, so we're going to play some Animal Crossing today.
We are going to play Animal Crossing. Hello, this is the Juicebox channel.
My name is Jeevan.
And I'm Jade.
Oh, God, this is nerve-wracking. But I think it's going to be very exciting because I haven't restarted Animal Crossing at all. I know this is like a brand new game, but I feel so weird like starting from scratch again because I've only ever played like by one island. I know there's folks that like restart islands all the time.
For me, I have probably restarted. This is maybe my third or fourth time. I can't
So
remember.
many universal resets for you.
But this is not really a universal reset. This is just a brand new island. I got a new Switch, and we decided we wanted to make a YouTube channel. So here we go.
Please wait. Boom.
Boom. We're in.
We're in.
We hacked
the
the
hacking
screen.
screen.
Right. So here we are, the familiar screen at Acnh. Okay? Timmy says,
Timbus and Tombus.
good afternoon. We're so excited to have you here. Let us be the first to congratulate you on your wise decision to sign up for this adventure. Right, so we're just going to speed through this because, guys, we actually have a plan. Wow.
We're trying to find a specific island, a specific layout.
A specific layout?
Yeah.
I didn't think we wanted a specific layout, too.
Maybe not a layout, but something that, like, you know, screams the name of our island, you know?
Okay, we're going to keep the island name.
A little bit of a secret.
It's going to be a secret.
We are trying to find a specific fruit.
Other than that, oh, shoot.
Birthday.
Whose birthday are we going to choose? Whose name are we choosing?
Do you want to have it be like a combination of both of our names?
Javen?
Javen?
No.
All right.
I'm sorry, but that doesn't sound good. How about it'll just be my island because it's my Nintendo account, and then you can make a house on my island
Yeah,
too.
no, for sure. Let's do that.
Okay. Boop. Beep. Nobody peek. This is my birthday. Beep,
Please
beep,
close your eyes.
beep.
By the way, Jade's pronouns are she, her, and my pronouns are he, him.
They're searching me in the system.
They've already found you.
This is how it is, guys. This is the future. Everybody's in the system.
We all have implants in our teeth, and they all know where to find us. Gender's a scam. That's why it's
Oh
a
my
style.
gosh.
This is awful. Please keep this face.
No, I will not keep that face. Okay, so realistically, this is the most close to my skin tone. I had to just double check, because I don't know my own skin tone.
Looks at hand.
Anyway, so that's the most close to my skin tone. I usually start with this hair because I'm sorry, I need to switch those eyeballs. They're creeping me out. That's almost worse. How about we do? I always do this straight hair because it's the most simple and easy. What eye color are we doing?
How you feeling about like the blue gray teal situation?
This?
Yeah.
I think that's the exact same as the one that I have
On your main island?
Yeah, on
All
my
right.
main island.
How about
This is not going to be a permanent eye color.
yeah?
But
So
like, what's the vibe of this girl?
the vibes are giving me blue, like bright blue.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're doing that. We're not doing any of those. No, we're not.
Oh my God.
Are we having one teeth?
One teeth does sound cool. It does look like a Timmy Turner. However, I do like that mouth. That mouth has always been my favorite.
Okay, and we need to have blush.
Yeah, there's a little bit of blush.
That's important.
It's important. You want beige blush? Or
The difference is
minimal?
uncanny.
Yeah, it is. It's doing so much.
That's what we're gonna do.
You can
She's
go over there.
literally wearing the most basic outfit.
All set. And now, let's start talking about your new home. So
Okay.
exciting.
So listen, because we probably will have to reset like 30 times, we're not gonna show you all of that. We'll show you the first time what we're planning on doing, and then here we go. Okay? We live in the Northern Hemisphere in real life.
In real
so
life.
That's where we're gonna make this island.
I always love starting a deserted island and going out into the wilderness in the middle of winter. It's very Hatchet. It's giving very crashing a plane into the
Survivor.
Canadian wilderness and watching my father die.
Just so you know, the people that are on the island are like not nearly as important as the island fruit is. As soon as we get the right fruit, we're gonna pick that island.
Yeah.
Which side do you want the dock to be on?
Oh gosh.
I never had.
I have the top right island, but my dock is on the right, which is weird.
How about we do an island that neither of us have?
That sounds nice.
Maybe this one?
Sure.
Okay, let's try this one. If you could bring only one thing with you to a deserted island, what would it be?
A life raft.
None of those is the right option. I'm gonna bring some food. What about you?
I would bring something to kill time, honestly.
Okay. You guys will get to know Juven is definitely on the side of social justice. That isn't to say that I'm against social justice.
Jade is a real big bigot. You'll eventually learn. Yeah, we're skipping that cutscene.
Okay, will we get the right fruit on the first try?
Is it time?
How likely do you feel?
Honestly, I'm feeling pretty good about this one.
I think it's going to be peaches. Because it's almost always peaches or apple.
It's peaches. Okay.
Jade wins.
First
Okay.
reset of the game.
Nothing happened. It just was, super easy.
Yep, this was first try everything. We definitely got oranges.
On the
Definitely
first
not
try.
after 17 tries and roughly 2 hours of resetting. But hey, we're here and we got
Some weirdos.
we've got a single mom and we have a penguin of some kind. Oh gosh, he looks awful. I don't really have bad things to say about many villagers. This man, he does not look great.
Oh, do I have to?
I think you have to talk to the lad.
We've got
Sylvia, Iggly be ugly, and that's that on that, I suppose.
We have to
My
get
name
back.
is Tom Nook, and I'm the founder and president. First day of your new life on this pristine, lovely island, untouched by humans or villagers or animals
crossings.
or crossings.
Because we will be trying to go with a theme, sort of. We're going to be placing all of the villagers' stuff on the beach.
It gives us the ability to decorate the island the way we see fit. That way we can replace everyone later.
I forgot how the beginning of this game goes. Wait, do I talk to
You literally
I forgot!
talk to them.
I'm
Talk
not
to Timbus
reading-
or Tombus.
I'm not reading any of the dialogue, guys. I'm just kind of going through it. This is how I play normally.
Yeah, you'll soon realize that Jade may know how to read, but she very often chooses not to.
I choose not to read.
It's quite ridiculous at times.
Seeing as they just gave us a map. Oh wait, we don't have a phone. But you can see what the island looks like if I just pause here.
It looks like someone is falling backwards with a very tiny leg.
Right, so I don't know what it is about Juven's creativity, but he's very creative. So anyway, I'm gonna put my house right over here.
Boo-doo-doo-doo-boo-doo.
Oh my gosh, I forgot. I forgot that they give us only 20 pocket. Okay, what about here? Can I go here?
Pretty sure- Yeah.
This is okay?
I didn't know that was fine.
This is the spot.
Yeah.
Oh, cute! The tent has snow on it.
That is very adorable. You must have found a suitable spot for your tent. You're one of the first ones back.
I don't really like the jock characters, except for Bill. Bill is love, Bill is life.
Bill is great. Bill is perfect.
Bill is
Also
my
Lyman.
favorite.
Lyman's pretty great too.
Lyman is also really cute. Bill has to be the best jock. Poncho's also acceptable.
I'm always a fan of like Buck. Buck was my first jock, and I have a soft spot in my heart for him. So if you're gonna be your bestie,
No, she just happens to live next to me.
Oh, okay.
She just happens to live next to me.
fair enough. It's not like you like her or anything, Bopaka.
I don't like her. I like her tent though. It's very
It is very
pretty.
blue. It's very cute. Very blue.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to Igley. I saw him thinking and I don't want him to burst into blood vessels sprain.
Don't think too hard, Iggly.
Oh no.
This man has zero thoughts in his head.
No thoughts.
Like, look how
He
big
says he's
is
gonna be doing some serious cardio.
in the middle of the winter.
Igley's gonna live here by himself.
Right by the airport, so that if he chooses to leave, he can leave immediately.
Bye bye, Igley.
He's got a place for his tent.
Oh, it's
Oh
evening.
gosh.
Oh, I forgot. In the beginning of the game, the time isn't in use yet.
Right. We're gonna roast Iggly alive on an open fire, sacrifice him to the gods that existed in this universe,
There are not that many great jocks. Oh, Igley's just
doing a little sweep.
sweeping.
He's cleaning up the mess that he's leaving around by existing.
I don't remember-
You gotta shake some trees, bruh.
Why? There's so many sticks on the floor.
Okay, how many sticks do you need?
10.
Oh, okay. Honestly, winter kind of underrated in Animal Crossing. Things look pretty neat in the wintertime.
However, like, not enough bugs. Not
But
enough
if you're not
bugs.
looking for bugs, like, you don't need them, right?
That's true, but we'll need bugs.
Fair. I don't know if you wanted to speedrun this beginning.
Yeah, how about we speedrun this and then we will come back when it's island naming time. Helping develop a thriving new community entirely from scratch will truly test my business acumen. Tom Nook has created this island as an experiment in his own ability to create a business.
Tom Nook is less of a raccoon and more of a capitalist pig.
Yes.
This has been confirmed. However, we
See
love
him
him.
laughing? He's
He
evil.
is he's menacing. You can see him shaking.
I suppose we can't call this a deserted island anymore, But we should call it. The reason why we had to choose oranges is very integral. This island is going to be called... Dun, 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 dun.
Marmalade!
Marmalade!
And don't add us in the comments. We know that there's more fruits that have marmalade in it.
I'm sure there's also plenty of islands called Marmalade. But
we wanted to do this.
Awesome beach.
Swoleville. Marmalade. Resident representative. All responsibilities now go to you.
A word or two.
Woo! There was actually 4 words in there. It's been a big day. Let's have a toast.
Orange
All of us
juice.
with our cups of orange juice. Definitely natural. Definitely full of vitamin C. Iggly is holding one, possibly.
But his thickness is getting in the
His
way.
thickness. Yeah, there it is.
Iggly be thick.
Iggly be thick. Iggly be rotund, you know?
He be rotund. Oh my gosh.
He
Okay,
has
that's
a
actually
tambourine.
kind of cute.
I mean, he's trying to just like, not even, like, he's just shaking it. He's not even like tapping it. He's definitely trying his best.
Bed.
No, that's a cute color. I'm getting sleepy. You're getting very sleepy.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Sylvia, you were right there. Holy shit. We'll pause a nap. Or, well, a bit more than a nap. It's a brand new day. Wow, I slept in. Whoa. Wow, I needed that. An iPhone 13.
Yay. 13? That's more like a iPhone 4.
It's definitely a Palm Pad. Alright, and with the major 2.0 update, we get Island Life 101 for free. So we can get quick tips and tricks on loading screens.
That seems like a ripoff because on my main island, I have to buy it.
Right, but Island Life 101 is mainly designed for folks, especially for the younger generation, who really don't know what they can do in this game. So it gives them good hints and tricks. Oh, alright. The loan begins.
The loan begins.
Tom Nook is the guy who sells you like a 10-year-old car for like $100,000 because he keeps on like finagling the prices and convincing you that you need this one thing. He's not a bad guy. He's just a hustler. He's on the grind.
Look how happy you are to be scammed. The resident services.
Okay. Why am I not allowed to do this? How's it going, Sylvia?
Stop talking to people. Jeevan.
I can't even talk to them. Oh my god. They're all ignoring me.
Jeevan.
What's up?
It's not like Cressida. You guys should know that on Jeevan's island, he has no goals. He has no desires. He just roams around aimlessly.
I'm living my life and I'm living the dream, alright? Because I care about the people that live on my island.
I care about the people that live on my island too. Listen, whenever I show you Momo Isle, you'll see I care about the people that live on my island. Except for Zell. He just showed up there unannounced. Uninvited.
If we reach 500 subscribers, we'll show you a little personal tour of our respective islands on our traditional Switches. And you can absolutely roast mine because mine is just covered with stuff.
At 500 subscribers, we'll show you Jeevan's island, okay? We need a bigger benchmark to show you my island. My island is special.
What am I doing now?
The workshop. Why did you say I'm good? About that workshop.
About that workshop. 5 tree branches. Alright, let's collect those materials. So, I got the sticks. It only took a slight amount of pain.
Oh, he's
Hello.
reading a book.
He's like, yo, you got messed up, huh? Yep, found us some materials. It's got that fishing rod.
To get a fishing rod.
DIY resets.
The only reason we say the word reset all the time is because we watched Shokugeki no Soma and what was his name? Shima?
Shinomiya?
Shinomiya.
Yeah.
He would call the recipe a reset.
Because he was like a French chef or whatever.
Yeah. He was like, can you follow the reset? Do you think you're up to this reset? And so now we just call everything a reset.
It's really it's a funny joke that we have.
Yeah, that's our inside joke. You guys are now inside on the joke.
Inside joke.
If you make it to the end of the video, please comment reset in the comments so that we know that you got to this part.
Yep. I hope that we remember that bit. when we film other videos, it was like, oh yeah, we're set. And then we would look and we finally see your guys' comments and we're like, oh yeah, we did ask you guys to do that. And it'll be a nice sort of reminder of what we said in this exact video.
Are you gonna go fishing now?
I believe I'm gonna go fishing now. Let me pick up this wasp nest.
No evidence?
No evidence. I mean, I don't know what I'm keeping the evidence from outside of myself. I'm the only one got hurt here.
You don't want to know. Oh, a fish.
Okay, let's line up. A bit of a master fisher.
You're a master fisher?
Bit of a master fisher.
Fly fisher?
A little bit of a
fisher?
pro. A little bit of a.
Woo!
Gotta hit that.
A
flounder.
Oh, a flounder. Okay.
I was about to say dab and then make a dab joke, but
it's not
one, it's 2021, and two, it's not a dab.
Oh, look, it's a little dung beetle.
I don't have a net though. So
I think you can make one, eh?
I may be able to.
No, he gave you common recipes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but I have to.
How many sticks do you need for a net?
5
more sticks.
5 more sticks. And I have 0 on me.
Ugh.
So it'll be a minute and it'll most likely be away by the time I want it.
That's okay. Beep. Okay.
Let's see
Mr.
if he
Fish.
catches it. He catches the
He
bait.
did not notice. He did not notice.
I don't think he cares.
He doesn't care, so you have to...
Oh! Never mind, he cares.
Oh, who is it?
Yes!
Yellow
perch! They got it somewhere. Come on, small fish, you got this.
Who is this? Is it like a minnow?
It's probably like a sardine.
Wait, no, sardines are in the sea.
A bitterling. It's mammy, but only a little.
Flavor tags?
Flavor text. Oh, I completely messed that up.
Master Fisherman.
Master Fisher. Oh, I can prove myself.
It is going to be a black bass.
Or a sea bass.
It cannot be a sea bass because you're not fishing in the sea.
Fair enough. It is a black bass.
Haha.
The most metal of all fish.
Oh, small fish.
Small fish.
Don't scare him.
I'll try not to.
He's only little.
He's only a small baby.
And it's not a sardine. It's a
It's-
horse mackerel.
How's it going, Iggly?
Don't talk to him. Oh my
Okay.
god, don't even look at him.
Alright, how's it going, Sylvia?
Whoa, what's up with your face? Oh my gosh, I forgot that the sisterly villagers give you medicine.
If she had medicine. Oh, but she can tell us how to make medicine.
There we go.
Nice.
Yeah, so when you start off, you get a jock and a sisterly, and I think the reason for that is because they want you to be able to relate to one of the other ones. Like, if your style is male, I guess you'll relate to the jocks. I don't know. Oh, it's another dung beetle.
Dung beetle?
Dung beetle.
Dung beetle. It's all coming together.
It's all coming together. This was our grand plan for Marmalade Island.
To get stung by a wasp.
No. I think the theme that we're going to go for on this island is probably like a bit rugged, a bit cottagecore, probably like the city's end.
Yeah.
The city's end into Cottage Town,
That sounds delightful, actually.
right? Like maybe the roads end at the very beginning of the island.
Yeah.
And then as we go up, it gets more and more interesting.
That sounds really cute and nice. I like that,
Yeah.
actually.
Scenic areas, really scenic areas, incorporating nature quite a bit. Because on Momo, I did a very urban island. And so I want to do something a bit different. Oh, we were only supposed to catch one.
We were only supposed to catch one.
I forgot.
You're gonna have our not dab. You have an idea? What's the idea? Time to send in the owl. Yeah, I stopped catching animals, or stopped caring about catching animals after a while.
I did too. I think I only started catching them again because of the whole like recipe thing. Because there are
Like, once I couldn't cook animals,
Yeah.
then I cared so much more.
there's just like a lot of fish recipes. One thing you'll get to understand about Jeevan is that he really has to organize the pockets.
I like having things squared away.
He must organize the pockets.
Okay, so what else to do now?
You can catch bugs. You can catch more fish. There are Nook Miles you're supposed to do, remember?
Oh, right, yeah, the entire goal is to get more Nook Miles. Right.
How many are we even at?
Let's find out.
800. Let's catch some bugs and fish.
Bug and fish. I wonder if you could probably also make a snowboy while we're here. Since we have so much open space.
I recently made the perfect snowboy for the first time today. Today? Yesterday?
I think it was today.
I can't even remember. But it was my first perfect snowboy, and I felt so proud.
As you should.
Wait, stop rolling that around. Where's the other snowball? Before you get that one too big.
You're right.
Oh, I think there's one behind that tree you just passed. Nope, go down and to the left. Find that orange tree. There you go. Now you can roll to your heart's content. One of them needs to be like the maximum size. So keep rolling it until it stops getting bigger. And then in order to make the snowboy, you must kick the head onto the body, not the other way around.
Yes, I've learned my lesson.
Jeevan made a perfect reverse snowboy, if anyone's interested.
A voice note, if you would. When's it gonna be enough? such is the answers in life.
It's just you keep rolling it until it stops getting bigger. I don't think it's getting any bigger.
Okay. Well,
nice to meet you. Finally, we can talk face to face.
eager to meet you. Thanks for rolling me up, bud. Snowboy. Let's have some fun on this island while we can. Snow person head. Okay, I didn't actually make him perfect.
You didn't make him perfect.
That's okay.
I think maybe his head is a bit too small.
A little bit more practice. You can build a perfect me. My snowgrass. I mean, hey, now I can make a snow person head. Large snowflake and regular snowflake. So now that I have my net, I can just catch them.
Okay, well, take a picture next to your first snowboy. Oh no, there's a tree in the way. You can't see the snowboy at all. You could just capture.
And boop. Wonderful.
Yeah, there you go.
Beautiful. What's it gonna be?
Yes.
Is it gonna be?
It's a black bass.
We getting repeats already. I love it.
Remember when it was so difficult to find 30 rocks and metal?
Yeah. I remember having to get my friend to send me some because they were time traveling and I felt so bad about time traveling before.
And you still don't like time travel.
I mean, personally I don't, but I'm okay with like doing it if I like have to.
Jeevan and I played this game in a very different way. I'm a cheater and Jeevan is a good guy. Just to put it simply.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I got a mud skipper. Or freshwater goby. Okay.
It do be looking like a mud skipper though.
It do be gobin.
Oh, there's a, what is it? I was going to say a flutterby.
Yeah, it's a flutterbee.
Okay.
It's a butterfree.
There's a fish there, I guess.
Speaking of anime, we haven't really been watching a lot of anime recently.
No.
Like, we were having an entire phase, speaking of Animal Crossing, where we would just play a ton of Animal Crossing and watch just a metric ton of anime. Like, it was a lot all at once.
Yeah. I don't really feel guilty about that time.
Well, no, of course not. I mean, this is, again, a pandemic, so time is weird and also doesn't exist, just generally. So I think it's fair that, like, you do what you can to survive.
Yeah, I mean, the reason I think that I personally stopped, I can't speak for you, watching anime is that I felt like I was consuming it so rapidly that it was like pointless in some ways. Like when you watch something so much and you aren't getting anything out of it, like it's not even entertaining anymore.
For sure.
I just felt like this is not the right way to be enjoying this media. And I think probably because I am very critical of the media that I consume.
As one should be, honestly.
Like I like to think about the lessons that I'm learning from it and think about the themes and probably like the creative directions that the creators were going in when they were making it. I like to think a lot about that stuff. And because I wasn't really getting to do that due to watching the anime like so quickly,
Yeah.
I just didn't find value in it anymore, and it started to become like a chore.
For sure. No, I can definitely hear that.
Like it stopped being fun, yeah. So I had to switch up a little bit and do something else. I mean, there's also the fact that I was on TikTok. I'll admit that I was on TikTok, and that definitely took away a lot of my ability to critically think. Because that's not really the conversation that people are having on TikTok about anime. They're not really critically talking about it. It's not a great place to have critical conversations.
For sure.
So
like it's either a fan or you're like being mean about it.
Exactly.
Like, that
exactly.
seems like
if
we're
I
missing
say,
a few shades of gray here.
Exactly. So if I say something like, oh, this is a list of my... Whoever smelt it, dealt it. If I say, this is a list of my favorite anime that I've watched, or these are my top 10 anime that I don't recommend you watch for this season, etc. Whatever you say, it doesn't really matter because people will criticize your opinion based on nothing. So regardless, I think that the main thing that I learned was I need to watch this in my own way. I need to formulate my own ideas, and I need to be kind of like taking my time a little bit more.
Sure.
So I stopped altogether, and it's not abnormal for me to do something like this. I've taken breaks from anime and manga for months at a time, even years at a time before. So this isn't new. I think that I might do it again, in some time. And we'll get back to anime when we are good and ready.
For sure. I mean, I know that I'm personally like watching anime that like I cherish truly, as opposed to like just trying to sort of make myself find things to watch. Because I think that was just more of a situation before where we're trying to find things to watch because there's nothing really much else to do. Whereas like now, like JoJo Part 6 is out and I'm watching that because I'm like JoJo's like one of my favorite animes of all time. And like for yourself, there's not really a whole lot of stuff out currently that you'd sort of consider that highly.
I don't think that's true because every season I find an anime based on a manga that I'm currently reading and really loving.
For sure.
And especially this past season, I think there were 2, and I didn't end up watching any of them because I just was like taking a hiatus off of watching anime.
Okay.
If any of you are interested, my TikTok is still up. I don't post anything on there right now just because I think that TikTok is not the app for me right at this moment. I do miss a lot of the friends that I made on TikTok, and I don't know if I'll ever go back to making content, but the handle was Pixie Candy, and Candy is with a K, but I'm pretty sure that I'm the only Pixie Candy you would find if you typed it anyway. Yeah, I had 75,000 followers on TikTok, and I stopped making content.
Sometimes you don't have fun doing something and you have to stop because you're just not enjoying yourself. I think that's valid. I think that's okay to not do things. And I think that's why I'm really excited to do this with you because, we know we can stop ourselves if we're not having fun.
Yeah, I think that the thing that really bugged me about TikTok was that I was putting in like maximal effort. I was really like extending myself to be a TikTok creator, and it was fun. However, Jeevan and I live in Canada, so the creator fund is non-existent here, and therefore we get the crap end of the stick when it comes to content creation online. That's all just to say I was putting in a lot of effort, and I actually have a full-time job already. So making content on TikTok became like a second job almost, and it stopped being fun because I wasn't getting enough out of it to justify the amount of time I was putting into it. Not that, personal enjoyment of a hobby is bad. It's just that it kind of prevented me from doing other things. I'm a really creative person, so I have 5 or 6 different hobbies that I like to kind of rotate through. And when I was doing TikTok, I couldn't do any of them.
Yeah, very much like took up all of your time and energy, which is both a really good and bad thing given the circumstances.
Yeah, it was a really great distraction because at the beginning of 2021, I was like very low. I was experiencing a lot of despair, and that's why I told myself that I kind of wanted to like put myself out of my comfort zone. At the beginning of 2021, Jeevan and I were kind of recovering because we had just had to rehome 2 kittens that we adopted because both of our grandparents suddenly passed away at the exact same time, like within a week or 2 of each other.
And we didn't really do much about it given, I guess, unless you're watching this in the far-flung future where this isn't a current issue anymore, we're still in the midst of COVID-19, and we were more in the midst of it in the past, and I guess questionably still more in the midst of it now.
It was the second wave back then?
Yes.
Yeah. So it just was not a good time to be caring for another life. So we just had to like rehome the cats just because they deserved more than what we could give them. And ultimately, they stayed with us until we found them a better place to live. Because we wanted to really make sure, like, be personally responsible. Like I said, I was kind of like down in the dumps. I was feeling really, really depressed, and like I didn't have anything going for me. other than, you know, going to work and coming home and going to work and coming home.
Which is a different type of depression.
Yeah, so I decided to just kind of start a new hobby, which was content creation, and it was fun. It was actually really, really good. It put me out of my comfort zone, which was kind of fun. It helped me develop a lot of confidence, which was also really nice. And I ultimately gained a lot from that experience. I would do it again if I went back in time. Honestly, I would do it again, and I would do it before 2020.
I think this would have been a great thing to do together way before COVID hit.
Yeah, exactly. It was great, and then for how long did I do that? Like
Roughly
consistently,
a year?
probably consistently until August. I would say just before we moved.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we moved, and then we got engaged.
Yeah.
And then everything kind of like turned upside down, I guess. So, well, not turned upside down. That makes it sound like things got really
Yeah, like
hectic.
nothing is it was hectic, but not necessarily scary.
Yeah,
it was just
it wasn't
like things,
hectic.
you know, life sometimes gets away of you, and especially
Yeah.
when you get older, you'll realize that the time that you've had for certain things sometimes just doesn't exist anymore, and that's just the
Yeah.
reality of growing up, unfortunately.
Exactly. So the time that I had for COVID, the mental capacity, COVID, oh my gosh, the time that I had for TikTok and the mental capacity that I had for TikTok and content creation in that way kind of, it kind of decreased. So I decided that it would be best if I just like took kind of an unannounced, undetermined hiatus. I think that if I explained to the audience, oh, I'm leaving for a while, then the expectation is set that I will eventually come back.
Yeah.
And as opposed to doing that, I kind of just decided that the best thing to do would be quitting cold turkey, because it wouldn't give me a reason to come back or to continue making content or whatever it was. Like, I could come back if I wanted because I didn't explain that I was leaving, or I could stay away for as long as I want because I didn't explain that I was leaving. Right? So, like, there's no expectation set up. It's just like, I didn't guarantee you content, and you're not entitled to my content. It's been kind of the best thing ever. I think that whenever I do decide to get back to watching anime, I will try my best to watch it and enjoy it in my own way. I do have to say, though, after making all that content on TikTok, I think I have said everything I wanted to say about anime.
Yeah.
I don't know what that sound is.
I keep on not fishing good.
Oh,
And I'm
sorry.
doing the exact opposite of doing the thing that I usually do, is fish good.
Master Fisher Jeevan.
Yeah. I'm very good at fishing.
But yeah, I think I said everything I wanted to say about anime, and there's not really anything else to say.
I mean, nothing that isn't, like, expounding upon existing points, right? Because anime tends to have much of the same issues across the board because it's a giant media conglomerate, and giant media conglomerates aren't really willing to change. Even look at video games. I have always loved video games, and I've only fallen more in love back with video games over the course of the last, like, 2 years. But places like Nintendo are dinosaurs. And if they're not dinosaurs, then they're actual predators. And, you know, that's not necessarily the greatest, like, continuum of people to exist and play the media of.
It's a meat morph.
It's a meat morph. But, you know, sometimes video games have meat morphs, and it makes it all worth it.
There's something about Animal Crossing that makes it very pure and enjoyable. It doesn't ask you to do anything.
I mean, it does specifically ask you to do
Well,
something.
it does ask you to do something in the first, like, 5 days worth of playthrough. And then after that, the game is yours, and you decide what you want to do with it.
Fair. Why am I... Oh, so many...
Go into resident services. Hurry up, run. You're lucky.
Safe.
Alrighty.
So we're just over halfway to getting the 5K miles that Tom needs to pay off a segment of our ever-growing loan. But we're gonna call it a little bit of a pause here. I wish I had reactions so I can wave goodbye at you. But if you caught us in the middle of conversations, I have a snowman on my head now. So you know, there's just you know, use this as an opportunity to remind yourself that there's always good in the world.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next time. And next time, I think we can actually begin our villager hunt. So that'll be very exciting.
Yeah. Be excited. That's a direct demand from Jade.
You will be excited.
Okay, so on 3, 2, 1, we're going to say goodbye from the Juicebox channel. 3, 2, 1.
Go sip some juice.